Since Taliban regime was overthrown, which strictly limited women accepting education, America entered into Afghanistan and garrisoned in 2001, and now passed by than 10 years. During the decade, Afghanistan has achieved progress, including female education. However, there occurs anxiety and worry from international society if Taliban will take over again and how to protect women's rights and education following the drawdown of American troops in 2014. InQ. We have to be much more active. OutQ. Getting to know Afghan people and getting to know what their life is about. What do they want and how did they want it? Said Hasina Sheridan. Hasina Sheridan was the founder and the CEO of Aid Afghanistan for Education, which is an NGO focusing to provide primary and secondary education for marginalized Afghans, especially female Afghans, to make them better socially integrated. Hasina has decades of experience working with girls' education in Afghanistan. However, though education is so important for Afghan women to achieve equality, there is still a long way to go because of not only the issue of money, but also the limitation of motions, the bias of culture, the lack of female teachers, the backwardness of facilities, and so on. InQ. The literacy in Afghanistan was only 10 or 11%. OutQ. Most of schools were always in big cities. People in village have no access to education. Afghanistan is one of the poorest countries in the modern world, and also a typical patriarchy society. The Afghan women are in the low social status and deprived of most democratic rights, and most of them hardly have the chance to choose their own fate. Hasina called on more attention and more efforts from international society to provide help for Afghan female education. InQ. I think that we always need international ally to be there for us. OutQ. We need help. But for the anxiety and the criticism, if Taliban will take over again and destroy the progress in Afghan female education made during last decade, Hasina said. InQ. I am very optimistic. OutQ. I don't think Afghanistan will fall into the hands of insurgents or anything like that again. What Hasina believed was that AAE and other NGOs are all making efforts. The Afghan female education will have a better future. I'm XIANG YongBin from CTV News.